Hey there, boys and girls of the YouTube world. Another fun one today. We're gonna take the old 8.1 here. It's an 03 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 with 8.1 liter, 496 cubic inch big block V8. And we're gonna drive it all the way out to Portland, Oregon. Yeah, that's right. The Portland swap meet's going on this weekend. It's Monday now. It doesn't start till Thursday. So I'm gonna take my time getting out there, maybe buy something on the way out, drive something different back, sell this on the way. Who knows? Duff says it's too nice here in sunny Podunk, North Dakota for him to leave. He's gonna stay here and hang out with this dairy van until somebody comes and buys it. So he's gonna keep an eye on the place so we don't lose it while I'm gone. Anyway, I'm gonna burn a lot of gas. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna try to get as many miles behind me. There's a storm coming, so we got new tires on this thing, full tank of gas. It's full of oil. We're just gonna cross our fingers, hammer down. Hopefully the work that we did on this thing gets us there safely. So we'll see you guys on the road. Duff, see you later, buddy. Keep an eye on the place. Jackie Chan's got it under control. I'm sure you're just here for moral support. The old ninja cat. We got to get him on camera one of these days. All right. See you, buddy. I'll bring back some rainier beer for you. Here we are, first stop. We are at Cenex gas station in Bismarck, North Dakota, 226.4 miles, 20 gallons of fuel. So by my calculations, that's just a hair over 11 miles a gallon. Not bad for cruising down the interstate. So a few more gas stops to go and we'll be there. The old 8.1's running strong. Hammer down, let's beat this weather. It's already cooling off. 42 degrees it says here. Seems cooler than that. The sun was a little more powerful at home. Get on Centennial Road and back on the interstate. All right, we made her to Beach, North Dakota. It's the state line, so we're just about to cross into Montana. Everything was going good, and then my cruise control kicked out. Now my cruise control don't work, so I don't know if it... hoping I just cycle the key, turn her off, turn her back on again, and it'll come back to life. Otherwise, maybe we blew a fuse. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we're not getting that great of mileage, and it's gonna be even worse if we don't have cruise control. And now I was starving. We made it like 156 miles, so I still had a half tank of gas, but I wanted to fill up because I'm not really familiar with Montana. And you think things are desolate in North Dakota? Get to western North Dakota and then get to Montana. Not a lot there. So anyway, I'm gonna go into the Flying J, grab something to eat, and then head west. And hopefully the cruise control comes back. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long trip. We made it, what, 400 miles in and no cruise control. 14.4 gallons, so yeah, about 11. Good news! Cruise is working again. Just had to turn it off, turn it back on again. 60% of the time it works every time.
60% of the time it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Bad news is speed limit's 80 in Montana, so yeah, they do have speed limits, believe it or not. But the fuel consumption is going to go up significantly. Here we go, hammering down. Oh yeah, and we got 3 radio stations out here. Talk, religion, and talk. I don't know what these hill things are all about. Holy for trailer houses though. It's like Oklahoma here. Guess what? We're at a gas pump. Yeah, we had the low fuel light come on. I think we made it like 247 miles or something like that. 22 gallons, so what's that? Right at, oh, just about 12 miles a gallon that time around. Anyway, grab some coffee. I don't know if we're gonna shut her down here or not. We're in Billings, if I didn't say that. Bozeman's about 2 hours. It's, what, 10 o'clock here, so 11 o'clock back home where I started from, so that means I'd be shutting down at 1 a.m. So yeah, I should probably shut her down for the night. Yeah, get some rest, get up early. It looks like it's about 9 hours to Nampa, Idaho, where we're gonna look at some junk tomorrow. So, all right, that's your update at the gas station. 8.1 things, get used to it. But this thing is working real good. No issues with the cruise control that time. She's a good rig, other than she's thirsty. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am in Bozeman, Montana, 2 hours away from Billings, where our last stop was. I had a buddy message me right as I got done filling up with gas. He said he was still up, so I talked to him for about an hour and a half of the 2-hour drive. The last half hour got a little sketchy with the inclines and the curves, and we got some rain and some snow and some fog, and it was not good. So I was ready to shut her down for the night by the time I got here to Bozeman. But right now I am in the Lowe's parking lot. I decided I needed a hitch in case we pick up a trailer, so I picked up a drop hitch with a 2-inch ball and a pin and a 4-blade flat connector adapter from the 7-pin that's on this hot rod, and some ratchet straps, because you can never have too many ratchet straps. I wanted to get a windshield scraper because I set my Fantastic brand brass tipped one out at home because I didn't want to give it up with the pickup. Sure enough, I woke up to ice this morning. But Lowe's quit carrying them for the season, so I guess we'll have to use a credit card or something. Anyway, I got a half tank of fuel, so we're probably gonna fuel up. I got a half cup of coffee, and we put in a half quart of oil, which is pretty standard for 8-1 things, considering we put, God, what did we put? Probably close to 700 miles, 800 miles yesterday? I don't know. Anyway, a lot of gas stops. We got more today. So hopefully we'll see you again this afternoon and look at a pickup. There'll probably be a gas stop between here and there, but anyway, let's get after it. We're just about to Arco, Idaho. I never thought I would be in this town again, but this is the first town in the United States to be powered by atomic power. It's a cool little town. So I'm gonna get some fuel here because there's not many stops out in this area, and then we'll maybe give you guys a little bit of a tour. Now you guys can't see it, but up on the hill looks like all the graduating classes of the entire 995 people in Arco. They're spray paint their graduating class on the rocks on the side of the hill. It's pretty neat. Looks a little risky though. Pickles place apparently is the place to eat. Looks like the only place. This also looks like alfalfa and hay is the business here. The Overlander Chevy van. I gotta get a picture in front of the city hall here. Got Club Sawtooth up there on our right. Even the grocery store has a cool sign. A&A Market. Serving the Lost River Valley since 1946. So apparently that's where we are, the Lost River Valley. Oh, check this place out, steakhouse, the Melody Club. Ah, that's cool. Looks like there's another cool light up sign up here. Neon. Deere's Home Improvement Center. Clean old OBS. I think he's probably the original owner. Check out the rock crawler mini truck thing here. And the F-body. And the motorhome. OBS Tahoe. Step-side OBS. Oh, there's our short bed Z71. 91, 92 model. Alright, back out of the main drag. This town is not very big, but for 1,000 people, they got some cool old buildings and signs. The Lost River Drive-In. Good food. Looks good and closed. Must have been a lot of tourism here at one time. Still looks like there's a fair amount of it. I don't know what else goes on here. A little bit of ranching. Alright, next stop. I hope you guys can see this. The U-Haul guy is like the Paul Blart, takes his job super seriously, has his own freaking scooter, All right, I had to go get a 2.5 to 2 inch hitch adapter because I forgot this thing's got the big dog hitch on it because it's got an 8.1, you know. Anyway, ran over to O'Reilly's, got that. And the lights actually work. I never checked them, but they work on the pickup. I was kind of worried about that. Paul Blart verified, took a picture of the hookup. We're gonna go load up some junk. I think you guys are gonna be excited. I'm excited about this thing. It's good, way too good for us. Things are so clean out here. The OBS selection in Nampa, Idaho, top notch. All right, check this out. They got an old Case tractor that they put U-Haul decals on for dragging the yard. Nice. Look at the box truck mafia. Oh, what was that just ran under there? Duff would be chasing that squirrel. This is kind of a sketchy U-Haul. Look at these sweet dent sides and bump sides though. Nothing but the finest. Some motorhomes, square body with the white spokes and the white letters. Yeah, if you're ever in Nampa, Idaho, and you got to check something out, make sure they give you Paul Blart, the scooter guy. Man, he was just whizzing on that thing. Oh man, this U-Haul is a trip. They give the guys scooters to ride around to show you where your trailer's at. He's freaking booking it. I want to set up a jump. Dang. I did tell him, I was kind of hoping he'd take a digger. He's like, don't laugh. One of the other guys did it. He wiped out pretty hard. The thing was fast. Kind of want one. All right, let's go get a pickup loaded up. Show you guys what we got. All right, here we go. Got her all loaded down. Hopefully the 8.1 can handle it. I'm excited, guys. This thing's gonna be so good. Probably the cleanest OBS I'll ever own in my life. Look at that stuff. Look at all that paint in the wheelhouse even. He's got a super cool little short bed square body that he cut down. He's gonna show us too. So what year is this?
85.
85? Cool. Did a little clear coat over the seams.
Yep, holding up pretty good so far.
18 by 8s, you said?
Yes.
Was the topper on it? No, it wasn't on it because you had to find a short bed. Yeah. Tell me you cut down a topper.
So it did come with the long bed topper, but the window went across the whole thing, so I couldn't.
Oh, you thought about cutting it down. Yeah, that would have been cool.
I was going to, but I didn't know what to do with the glass, so.
Yeah. That's cool. This is like super nice too. It must have been off a little bit newer pickup then, or?
I think so. It fits good. The window looks a little newer than like an 85.
Yeah, it follows the back of the cab really nice.
Yeah, I ended up doing cap covers on it as well.
Oh, okay.
Some paint matched rattle can and looks decent enough.
Yeah, oh, that's sharp. Look good with some dog dishes on it.
Yeah. That's what I was running for a little while.
You did have some center caps on it?
Yeah.
Is this a 5.3 as well then?
Yep.
These aren't as easy as the OBS's?
I mean, the route I went on that truck, it made it really easy, just having the harness all done and whatnot.
Yeah.
This one was a BP automotive harness. Really easy to install, but compared to that,
wasn't as nice as that with the gauges working.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so
I've never seen anybody use the actual airbox. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the look of it rather than just that.
Yeah, those cone air filters.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, you got AC on it even?
Yep. Factory to the engine, and then
just had to notch the frame a little bit and then get some lines made up.
Yep. And then all factory square body parts.
Okay. Got some aftermarket like hooker knockoff headers or whatever. 4L60? Yeah, and then you got like a 5.7 drop or something like that.
Around there. I kind of pieced it together. I think it's 4.6 maybe, around there.
You got spindles on it or?
Yeah, spindles and then
a flip.
Yeah, spindles and just a 1-inch spring.
Electric fans. This is drive-by cable on this one. Yeah. Still got the stock gauges then, or did you put like Dakota Digitals or something in it?
Dakota Digitals inside. I haven't fully got the interior done. I did some carpet.
You got a cup holder, that's done to me.
Yeah.
And you got the club.
Oh,
headliner. Was the seat in that good a shape?
This is just an LMC cover.
Oh, okay.
It looks decent.
No, it looks good.
Haven't gotten to the door panels yet.
Yeah, a little cleaning will get those up. Those floor mats are sweet.
Yeah, they came in the truck. I like the
Old man truck. No tilt, but it had AC, automatic. Oh, it was overdrive pickup too.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, we put like a retro sound,
Yeah.
like AM, FM, Bluetooth.
Yeah, it had a 700 R4 and then 273 gears.
Ooh.
So pretty crazy setup.
And a 305, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1800 RPM at 80 mile an hour.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, this thing is sweet. I wish we could find them this nice at home. This is like the first spot they always go.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
You've had a few of these then, have you? Or just know your way around them?
I've had a few. I just have this one right now. I do have a Blazer. It's at my parents' house, but I'll bring it over soon and
Yeah.
get going on it.
So is this your daily or is it this one?
It used to be for a while, but I got to put a radiator in it.
Oh.
So I got one in the back, but just haven't got around to putting it in yet.
Gotcha. No, this thing's super clean. Thanks for showing it to us, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. I'm excited. Let me know when you're ready to sell this one.
Yeah.
I'll just drive this one home.
Yeah, probably.
All right. We got 5.5 hours to Bend, Oregon to the next stop. Well, so we got to fill that gas tank up again. You follow me. All right, guys, we made it. Next stop, we're in Oregon, Bendish area. And we're at Ben's, Ben of Bend. He's 406 Garage on YouTube. Go check him out. Hasn't posted a video in a year, so go over his channel and comment and say, hey, why don't you post some new content? You can tell he's into international trucks by the way that it is.
This is an aspen. You can tell that it's an aspen tree because of the way it is.
That is a replica of the sign that was on the Fairbanks International Truck Dealer. He had the original, but sold it and had a replica made. Oh, and then harass him about his air hand brush painted flames on his rollback. International dump truck, 60 caddy, international. You'll see a theme here. Oh, we got our pickup unloaded. We dropped off our trailer. He's allegedly gonna buy this thing, but he keeps bashing it and saying it's not good enough. So I guess we're gonna have to take it home. Lucy, what do you think about the big block? Oh yeah, now it's got a squeak in the front end. When you turn it, it goes squeaky, 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 squeaky. Squeak. Yeah, he's got some power strokes. Oh, that one's got an LS in it. That thing's got an LS in it, the dune buggy. Oh, and then go tell him how much you like his Mini Cooper, his SEMA car. This thing's got a little bit of a miss, so we're gonna pull a couple spark plugs out, check it out. Yeah, he's got a big old Peterbilt 379 in here. We got a first gen with a 12 valve rolled over. They're gonna rebody this thing, I guess. He's got a 69 RT SE Charger, but he won't sell us this one, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't even notice the bunion pad last night. That's nice.
Yeah, push on the back of that seat and you'll see why you have to sit in there, because you try and fall into the back seat when you're sitting there.
He's got a 34.5 International C Series with a small block, chopped, channeled. It's a what? 35, yeah. It's not a 36 with the steel doors, my bad. This is his first vehicle ever. 74 Blazer full top. It's pretty sweet. Got a 396 and 8 lugs. He's into the 4-wheel drive stuff, so we can talk about that. And RC cars, apparently.
They used to own a hobby shop when I lived in Montana.
You had a hobby shop?
Yeah, we had an RC.
You are that? You are way nerdier than I give you credit for.
Yeah, not only am I a Karen at Target, I'm a nerdy RC guy too.
Oh, we had to go get Starbucks. I had to get Starbucks.
I did not need Starbucks.
You got a pumpkin loaf though.
I did. It was horrible.
It was a dry $4 pumpkin loaf. That is a pretty sweet bench, but it takes up a lot of space. What do you throw inside of? Oh,
Chargers and shop manuals.
gotcha. The calendar needs updated, or was that your binder?
No, the calendar needs to be updated. The books inside that truck are worth more than the whole truck. So.
There's people pay money for these books. Can't you just get it on the internet?
Not on internationals for whatever reason.
All right, I feel like it's on this side.
It's definitely on that side.
It's definitely on that side. So we're gonna pull a couple spark plugs.
Might let it cool down a little bit first.
You're a sissy.
Okay, well, I'll give you the tools.
Deal with it. Let's do this. Well, I think we found our Misfire. Well, it's not even throwing a misfire code, but I think some plugs will help it out. Value just went up. I mean, the asking price went up. You're going to pay for the spark plugs, and I'm still going to stick...
Did you look at to see, are those AC Delco plugs? Are like the original plug?
Of course they are. Well, I don't know that they're original, but they're Delcos. And, you know, that only looks like a couple thousand gallons of fuel, so a good summer is all.
I'd be willing to bet those are the original plugs.
No, the boots came off on the plug wires and didn't tear.
Okay, all right. All right.
Don't tell me with your Pittsburgh sockets. I know you got deep pockets. Oh, your frickin' needle nose Mac Tools player's worth more than my life.
I found those in a pickup.
I thought you were gonna say on the side of the road.
No.
When I had a flat tire on my Mini Cooper.
Any tool in there that's not Harbor Freight, it's a tool that I found in a pickup that I bought off a farm somewhere.
Nice.
Because I don't have tool trucks around here.
All right, we're gonna go. That's what you need in the fleet, an international tool truck.
No, international service truck with a crane and a welder. That's what I want. 4700 series.
All right.
466.
Hit him up, 406 Garage on Instagram if you got one. And he needs a 466 for his rollback. I guess he's gonna drag me to the Napa, and we're gonna go see if we can't get some spark plugs and wires and fuel filter and everything else. I told him we needed to check the charger, but no, hasn't had it out yet this year. And he doesn't know if that 12 valve's got spark plugs in it to start. Lucy, what are we gonna drive?
Buggy back in the back, because it'll be my luck it'll rain while we're gone.
Oh, you don't want it to rain on your rock buggy.
Well, I just don't want the seats to get wet.
You got current tags and insurance on that fancy International over there with the LS?
No.
I guess Mini Cooper it is.
The Scout's looking like pretty good.
Okay, I guess that Travel All's customers, and that Travel All's pretty good. He's got a diesel and 37s in the Gladiator. You want to take the shop truck, but I'm like, I just drove a GMT 800 across the country. So we're gonna take this bad boy. I don't know what year it is. What year is this thing, Lucy? But anyway, it's got a 4-liter Jeep in it and an automatic and 37s and lockers, and it's got room for Lucy. This one doesn't have an engine. It's got a Ford chassis and a 5.9 Cummins is going in it. P-pump 12 valve or something. I don't know. Diesel stuff. Crew cab fire truck. Oh, I got some Chick-fil-A. This thing's good. He says that's a keeper. The short bed and the Crew Cab International are sold. What year is this thing?
70.
70.
1970 800A.
Full cage in it. It's sponsored by Warren. Are those the XJ seats too?
No, these are TJ seats.
Oh, way off.
Because they both fold forward so you can get in the back seat.
Oh, feel sorry. I mean, feel sorry for humans that have to ride. What are you whining about, Lucy? Is there mice back there?
There's demons under my dad's seat. I gotta get them. Oops,
All right, here we go. Yeah. Don't crank the Luke Combs yet. Well, we made it. We're gonna go get the good stuff.
Is that what their advertising is? They might not like it if you have a camera.
This roll bar really gets in the way. Oh, I didn't even notice 50 cents to keep the wind window.
Hell yeah.
Let me out of here. Which way do I gotta pull it or push it? I wasn't gonna reef on it. You need a picture of 50 Cent right there. That'd be a lot cooler.
Hey,
oh, there is not a dry pair in, where are we in? Richmond? Raymond? Redmond. Oh, the Choo Choo Custom LS swapped, SS striped.
She's a 5.3 with a 4L80 and a 9-inch.
And IROC wheels.
I mean, just does anything scream?
If I didn't see the shifter there, I would think that it has a B&M on the floor.
Does anything scream 90s more than that?
I'm a little disappointed the guy didn't have a mullet. Oh, dang it.
Want some pallets?
Pick them up!
That's free. That's free heat.
Free pallets.
Oh, minivan. All-wheel drive minivan with a 6-liter.
The man van.
Well, see you later. Thanks for the help, Lucy.
Well, see you later.
Well, there they are. 8 spark plugs later. Of course, the worst one was the first one. That one's, she's a little chewy. We got the nothing but the finest Napa Belden Edge. Good news is, oh, these were Delcos. Maybe they were factory.
I think it's all original parts. I don't think it's ever been out.
It's got to have at 200. Let's see if it runs any better now. I don't know. It ran fine until we got a load on it, so I bet that's what it was.
Still need a fuel filter.
We don't need a fuel filter. It's fine. All the gas I ran through it on the way here cleared it out. Listen to that, Luce. She's good. She's golden. Come on, put her on the rev limiter. Listen to that turbo spool. Easy, easy. The neighbor lady might be coming over here.
I don't think it's fixed though.
Oh, all right. We'll put that can of hot sauce that you gave us in the tank.
Fuel filter.
That'll fix it. All right, I'll keep throwing parts. Oh yeah, we got to clean the mass airflow sensor. And he bought some of this stuff. I don't know. High energy solvent technology. It's got the HES. It removes gum, just in case the invisible gum got in there, like that guy was chewing at U-Haul.
He was chewing it fast too.
He was something else. I don't know. U-Haul apparently dropped their drug test on the applications. So no offense, U-Haul employees. I'm sure you guys are real good people. All right, we'll throw that in the tank. And that's it we got for parts. Look at this. He loves Dan at DD Speed Shop so much with his Shmoo that he even got a Shmoo gun. Do you use this on your Colgate too as well?
No, definitely not.
Oh. Yeah, he's got a fluid extractor. $5 on Amazon. We'll have to check it out. Markety tube dispenser handle. Save you up to 35% more from Very Tube. From not every tube, from the Very Tube. English, very good. All right, get a cock hammer gun like the DD Speed Shop likes. Good grief! I don't know why we bought another can of the HEST. You buy that stuff by the case over here. Oh, you're gonna spray it in the garbage can so that. Oh, the garbage can full of flammables right by the flammable box. Hold on, look at this. Look at this. Hold on, you got to give them the spiel. Increases miles per gallon and fuel economy. Proven gain. 4 to 10 horsepower at the wheels and improves your air to fuel ratio.
Looks like brake cleans.
Looks like, what's it smell like?
Fruit spray? Sure.
Smells like brake cleans.
Lucy's like, oh, you guys are huffing paint again. Wish I could, girl. Wish I could, girl. Didn't you read the instructions?
No, never did.
I'm new. I don't know what to do.
What do I do with my hands?
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah, great.
There's nothing else to do. There's a plug right there. You can't spray in that.
No, I think you just spray down the screen door in there and
That's what we did.
let it rip, tater chip. All right, 4 to 10 horsepower at the rear wheels.
10 horsepower.
That's like, I don't know, probably 0.5%. Oh, back when advertising was good, the old direct connection. What happened to that? Mopar needs to bring that back. Oh yeah, she's breaking up. Well, we did what we can do. Now it's time for the professionals.
Yeah, it hangs out at 2,500 and you can push the gas pedal any further you want.
But no check engine light.
Popped on its own.
Oh, see, so
See how it released and it went up?
okay, like let it idle for a couple minutes, or now do it. Yeah, I think there's something in that pedal because every time you take off and it's cold, see, now it's out of it.
Top of the
Are they supposed to rev higher than that on an 8.1? This isn't a 5.3 anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Let's be honest, it's got to be better than it was. Those plugs were bad.
100%. It's cut about 2,600 RPM. If I stab the throttle, it just cuts off at 2,600. Watch, you can watch the RPM. Between 26 and 28 if it falls off.
We'll see. If it makes it to Portland and back,
Oh yeah, you're gonna test drive it for another 300 or 400 miles.
dang right.
Drive it in the dealership and trade it on a brand new 6.2 LS. Those are doing real good right now.
Not.
I think I'd rather get a Ford Bronco Sport.
Oh yeah, the Ford Escape.
The Ford Escape. What do you think? Ready to go for a ride loose?
Like always.
Oh, all else fails. We can just throw this in the box and I'll pull it home with this hot rod.
Don't rip this thing out.
The Taylor Dunn.
I tell you what.
Dude, it needs a footprint gas pedal.
It does. You need to find me one at the swap meet.
Oh, it's got a lightning bolt and it says TD right on it.
Yep.
I will trade you if I find one.
Yep.
Just hang it on the wall, be like, yeah, it's my touchdown gas
Comment
pedal.
down below if you know what a Taylor Dunn cart is, because there's like a whole cult following for these things. No, I'm not in the cult, but
Yes, you are. No. You own one. You drank the Kool-Aid. This is the Kool-Aid.
Well, I didn't know it was a Taylor Dunn until I got the primer off.
Oh.
I thought it was just an old cart when I got it. Just some electric cart. And see, it's got...
Speaking of electric carts, how many refrigerators do you need? That's a Frigidaire.
Three Group 31s.
That's an International Harvester. That's an International Harvester.
The other one's a Philco.
And then a Philco.
The Philco's the one with beer on tap.
It doesn't...
Sandwiches on tap.
It looks like those are propane on tap. Yeah, you're gonna be the only guy with a 7.3 in your rock buggy. That's gonna be pretty cool.
That's my son's. Not mine.
He's special too. Got it.
Easy. This apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Should we burn the belts while we got it in here?
Whoa! Whoa!
Ripper.
I don't know why it's got a hitch, because all that thing pulls his tail. Does the brake light work?
Absolutely.
No. Good try. Oh, there, fixed it. It's a 1156 LED, not a 1157.
Did work at one time.
You don't say.
Ran one parked. Worked at one time.
Just need to charge it up. That wasn't tire squeal, that was belts. That thing boogies. Almost as fast as the guy on the scooter at U-Haul. Get him loose. I thought the steering was kind of funny, but it makes sense. Now you can just steer with one hand. Do I need my helmet?
No.
What's forward, reverse?
Forward is down, reverse is up.
Did you buy an NOS, a replacement?
That's when it was on there.
That's the original gauge?
Yep. Now if the
2,229 hours on this.
If the throttle sticks, the red switch right there is the battery kill.
Just
Just saying,
it's been known to happen.
It could happen. That's just belt spool. Don't worry about that.
We need to get a direct drive. We need to.
It's got a Ford 9-inch in the back. Call me a liar. Get up. I'll show you. Oh yeah. I'll rake that up. Don't worry about that.
I never thought I would want an electric vehicle. I got Ray my electric forklift.
Yeah, you do.
This thing's
pretty schwanky.
Pretty sweet. It's got a spot for your beer cooler.
That's a Ford 9-inch, sir.
Flipped upside down even. Yep. The narrowest 9-inch.
The narrowest ever made.
One shock.
Pretty simple.
Oh yeah, there's your problem.
Yeah, she's got a little slippage.
Did you put a new motor in it?
No.
Oh, that's cool how it goes up and down the suspension. I didn't think it would have suspension. I thought it'd be rigid.
Yeah.
This thing is...
It's high dollar.
You need some fresh deck stain on your
I was thinking about putting some diamond tread plate, steel, something fancier. Yeah.
Was it named Speedy when you got it?
Yeah, it was. The old guy did that. Got the headlight, got the horn, you got everything.
Yeah, the throttle stuck as I was.
I told you it might not, and then it might just be fine. So, nothing to worry about.
And now I need a 4-wheel version so I don't tip over.
And I need a broom and a rake.
You're fine. You and you snobs in your homeowners association. Does anybody know how to take the trash out here, or do we just fill up every single one? Full, probably full. The Alaska camper. It raises, it lowers. Oh, he's a Grateful Dead fan too. And an Irish setter. Hey, where do we get these 406 garage? Finding your dreams. Aww.
They can message you on Instagram.
Message him on Instagram. Go on there and ask him how much for things and annoy him. Oh, that's a step hole. Because I didn't know my real hole.
When you're old, you gotta have a step.
I'd cut the exhaust off though.
No, I don't like taking loud exhaust.
I think you should take it off some sweet jumps. How about you, Luce?
You ever take it off any sweet jumps?
All right, we're gonna bring the OBS in. It's got a pinion seal leak, and see if we can't figure out what pinion seal it needs. And then we're gonna go test drive this thing and pick up a pinion seal, hopefully. I need a 68 to 70 Dodge Charger. If somebody's got one that's less than $100,000, let me know. Preferably extremely crappy like this one because they're the only ones I can afford. Power windows. Wild. Crazy. These things are the coolest. Even if they are super rusty or on the windshield. So I guess this thing, Vietnam vet bought it brand new. One owner. Squeaky, squeaky. What is that, a ball joint in that thing now? All right, I'm gonna go bring the OBS in. We'll put her on the lift. Lucy wants to check her out. The joke is there's a pretty girl behind every tree in North Dakota, but you've never been to North Dakota.
There's no trees.
There's no trees.
You already told me it's flatland America.
Flat. You can watch Lucy run away for 3 days. Lucy, did you figure out which seal that is? Make your ears go up. Woohoo! You guys are crazy. All right, let's go for a test drive and see if we can't round up a pinion seal. I'm fancy. I like to live dangerously.
I also like to live dangerously.
I'm gonna send this to your insurance agent. Just so you know. You know, if you'd build a bigger shop, you could put all these cars in it and not have to move them every time you want to work on the lift. All right, Grant, the previous owner said this thing needs a pinion seal, so we went to the Napa, picked one of those up. So we're gonna pop a pinion seal in this thing quick tonight. You can see she's a little greasy. We'll give you a better walk around with this thing another time, but we gotta fix that because we ain't gonna go very far without any oil in the diffie, so let's swap that out. Hopefully we got the right one from Napa. Worst case scenario, I gotta drive that thing. All right, pinion seal is installed. We got the right one. Excellent work, Napa, getting the good stuff. It was
Give us the one in stock.
Give us the educated guess off. We'll bring in the Rock Auto part number.
Yeah.
Must be nice to be sponsored by Harbor Freight. Money bags. Is this a Harbor Freight Vice too? What's this fancy little square hole? It's made in it's Craftsman, made in America.
Yep, I had that for a long time.
What a deal! Look at this. Old 406 garage hooked us up. So what's the story on these decals? We're gonna have some decals.
So these are, I bought a truck a long time ago, and it had this sticker in the window. This sticker is a sticker that you had if you worked at the Fort Wayne plant, which is where they build Loadstars.
So an employee parking decal.
Parking, you had to have this sticker to get through the security gate guy, whoever the guy was at the security gate. You had this, and you had a number on the bottom, which corresponded to your employee number. So we remade those stickers, put 406 Garage on there, but it's the exact copy of the original sticker if you were an employee of that plant.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's got a cab over on it because hoods are for sissies.
Transtar.
Anyway, if you order a decal from mortske.com on the dates listed below, Chin's gonna throw one of those in with your order until we run out. We got 50 of them.
Limited supply.
Limited supply. Just kidding. We probably don't sell 50 stickers a week. So anyway, if you order a decal from us, you might just get one of those in there. So thanks for the decals, sir.
Appreciate it. Thanks for giving them out to some cool people that are watching.
Yeah, and go make some videos.
Yep.
Quit being a quitter. I heard he just rescued 11 trucks this week and filmed it, and you're not even going to post it on YouTube.
Because I don't have an editor. Find me an editor. That's all we need.
If you want to edit... Oh, yeah. You can't do it remotely. You got to be in the Bend, Oregon area, and you can't be a creeper. So there you go.
But I can film it, because filming's easy. You just hold the camera and talk to it.
Literally.
Then you got to make somebody that can put it all together and make it look good.
Make me look good.
Make it look good.
All right. Pinion seal's fixed. Now it's sandwich time. You don't have a spare GMT 400. Oh, it's hand painted.
Why would you want to replace that? That thing's amazing. Billy Bob painted that.
Oh my word. Hold the phone.
Did this have bumper guards on it?
So, no.
I've never seen one of these with bumper guards.
You never seen them with bumperettes?
Not on this body style.
Oh, yeah.
Like square body.
So
yeah.
this is an aftermarket bumper. You can tell by how it's
Because of
got,
the way it is.
by the decals. Apparently the aftermarket, that or they ordered the one.
It has the custom factory drilled holes for bumperettes in case you want to put a
Right.
push bar on the front of your half-ton short bed.
So yeah, thanks for ruining my factory replacement bumper for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's also, you can tell it's from Texas because you guys had to have front license plates?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we do in Podunk too, so.
You can see all my cars in here have front license plates. I follow by the rules.
No, still no.
I don't follow the rules very well.
Sarcasm. All right, we're gonna talk shop. See you guys some other time. Lifesavers.
Pretty good.
All right, we're back in the 8.1 big block. We are headed to Portland, Oregon. Ben had a few things he's got to do around his place. It's about a 3-hour drive, so we're gonna head up and check out the swap meet and hopefully find some good stuff. So see you guys when we get there. All right, we left Ben's place about 3 hours ago, and we just arrived in Portland with the old big block. We got a quarter tank of fuel yet. It's running way better with spark plugs in it. Anyway, we're gonna go check out the swap meet and hopefully find some good junk. Looks like there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of people attending. Ooh, Pinto Sport Wagon. What are those called? It's the little porthole. Are you kidding me? A second Pinto wagon? That's another one with the porthole. Good grief. All right, I'll see you guys when we get in there. We're traveling in style now, huh?
Yeah.
I got picked up here. Who'd I get picked up by?
Rusty Duck Garage.
Rusty Doug Garage. Go check him out. He's got a...
We got a little C10 content over there. You can come over and check it out there. We do long bed, short bed conversions, and a little bit of everything.
He saw me walking there. He said, "You look like you need a ride."
And he did. Because this is 5 miles around this track, and your feet
It's
will
5 miles?
Yep, it'll get your feet tired.
Oh man, we gotta go. We gotta go find some slotted mags. And he can give me a ride to my pickup. He's a gentleman and a scholar, so go check him out.
Yeah. You coming back out tomorrow?
Oh yeah. I didn't see it all today. I don't think.
How do you like the weather? And we got the expo in the morning.
I didn't
Center up in the morning.
I didn't even see that yet.
Yeah.
So
Come by and we'll jump in the cart and head up there.
we need some off-road golf carts to go out in there. All right, here we go. Day number 2. See what we can find. Toyota Kingsport. Oh no, that's the dealer. Check out those drapes. That's sweet. Ben, where are we at?
We're at the last Blockbuster ever.
Ever. She guaranteed us they're never closing.
It is a cultural icon. They can never close it. And a museum kind of too.
Yeah, we didn't rent any movies, but I got a ton of swag. We'll talk about that later, but we got a pile of t-shirts and decals and can openers. Is that it? Yeah.
That was all.
But man, they got shot glasses, regular glasses. You can still rent movies there.
If you're homeless and you need to buy an outfit, you can stop in there. They got sweatpants, sweatshirt, hat.
I did not get any sweatpants. I'm sorry.
They got pajamas.
They're $38. Ben said they're very affordable. I don't know. I don't even own a pair of sweatpants.
They had pajamas in there. I can't believe you didn't buy pajamas.
Were they flannel? Were they?
No, they were
plaid?
they were the same crap that the sweatpants were.
They were just sweatpants. You just call them pajamas.
They called them pajamas.
Anyway.
Oh man.
I said we got to stop here. Bend, Oregon, the last Blockbuster ever.
It's an experience. If you're ever here, you should do it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, to the next stop. Oh yeah, we dropped some tires off at the tire shop. We're waiting for those to get dismounted.
And what did you say about that tire shop when you went in there?
The nicest tire shop I've ever been to.
And if you guys are lucky, he might take the camera in there later and walk around because they probably wouldn't mind.
Central Tire?
Central Tire, Bend, Oregon.
Mainly they cater towards the late model 4-wheel drive pickups. But I mean, the most wheels I've ever seen in a showroom. There was
free donuts
up front on a Saturday.
TVs everywhere.
They have a TV in the mirror in the bathroom, the vanity or whatever, what do you call it, where the sink goes,
That's a vanity.
That lights up.
Yep.
Swag. It's swanky. Very, very nice.
Old Mortske felt out of place.
Yeah, I was already fully prepared to spend more to get the tires dismounted than I paid for the rims, but now I feel like, now I see why they finance, because I'm probably not going to be able to afford it. Just put it on Ben's card. But anyway, really nice place. Go check it out. Super nice guys. Saturday they got us in. It says by appointment only, so good thing I was with a high roller. He goes, yeah, we got to update that sign.
I know a guy.
We're going to go. Oh, and then we went to the Harbor Freight, and we got some hobo blankets from the Hobo Freight. Met a really cool guy in the parking lot with a TDI swapped
Toyota first gen pickup
with a pickup box trailer, matching camper shells on both that were like old military.
He said they were from the 40s. No, they were aircraft material.
Yeah, like corrugated aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super cool, nice guy. He was like, he was fixing everything with a Swedish nut lathe.
Yeah, and he was fixing the bumper, because he said the bumper fell down and the trailer was like this, and he had to pull in and take care of it right away before he lost the trailer.
Had like a diesel heater in it to keep it warm and no insulation. And
guy was like salt of the earth dude though.
Yeah,
super cool.
And he was like the guy, if you're broke down and that guy stops, you're gonna be back on the road. He's gonna fix it.
He's got every piece of
MacGyver
duct tape and bubble gum and baling wire that you could fix with on that. Oh no, Gorilla Tape.
Look at this guy making a TikTok over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, does he got his new shirt on? Did he just get a Blockbuster shirt?
I feel like he is.
Oh yeah, you could tell by the way that it says, until the bitter end, Bend, Oregon. All right, we got to get out of here. All right, here we are, world's nicest tire shop, Central Tire. We got the 16.5s all dismounted. What are those, 10s? 16.5 by 10s? They had some pretty nice 33 by 1250 16.5s on them, but I don't got room to haul them home. And anyway, they got some proprietary music in here, so we can't film in there. But yeah, Central Tire, come check it out. Look at this. That is a big freaking tire. 425 65 R22.5. Green wheels, red wheels, gold wheels, all the wheels. Where's all the $10 tires at? You know, usually that you wheel in the rack out front, you know. Yeah, Central Tire. Come check it out. What a weirdo. He's the guy who takes pictures at the Gentleman's Club. Just showing off that plastic bed liner. How's that Baja Blast? Got anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Oh, we just had the fun day with Mortske and basically watched his mind explode at the tire store. You guys should have seen this guy. He's like a kid in a candy store. Do you have beer in a pop machine? Where am I, heaven?
It's seriously the best tire store ever.
And he just had his mind blown before that. He was at Blockbuster, which you guys probably will see that in the video too. But
oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got that stuff in the merch as well. So
never mind anything else that's happened. I think at least those two things I did my part to.
You want to take my sign down quick so I can throw that in the trailer too?
Yeah, it's worth more.
How about that?
It's worth more than that pickup.
Oh, well, yeah, that would any pickup that I have. All right, go film some content for your YouTube channel.
All right, we'll do it.
After we install this footprint gas pedal.
Yeah, I had to have a footprint gas pedal installed.
We got to put a footprint gas pedal on the Taylor Dunn.
But we have to save.
Keep it on the down low. It's not exactly street legal.
We got to keep the Taylor Dunn gas pedal though, because it has the TD on it. Oh, you're just gonna go right over the top.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, she's got a clamp.
This will definitely keep it from sticking.
Not.
Mission complete. Now I can take my new 69 Charger home. Yeah, go ahead and service it up real good before I take it home.
You brought 100 grand with you?
Oh, you like, that's your favorite candy bar?
I didn't know you were packing that kind of cash around.
Oh, it's got headers and an open element air cleaner. Yeah.
That's extra, like 5 horsepower.
Yeah. Look at how loose those belts are.
Look how loose the motor mounts are.
It's got them?
I mean, they're a little janky.
All right, I get to finally go for a ride in a 69 Charger. Ooh, it's even got the blinkers. What a deal. You know what doesn't work? There's more windows that work in the GMT 800 than this.
100%. I took care of your peel out mark there, raked that for you. I had to call you.
What is with this? The old
minutes.
guy, get off my lawn! I don't think this thing runs good enough to burn out.
It doesn't. I told you we need to do it. Will it run?
Well, we already did that part.
Yeah. Will it run down the highway?
Lewis, we were just doing so well. Should we go get a pup cup?
Want to get a ride? Let's go for a ride. Load up. Load up.
So many cables. Scoot over.
Like the cables. Get the passenger seat.
Scoot over.
Side. Go.
Hey. She's like, he's talking to me. All right, we're gonna go on our first real test drive in this thing. We're gonna go get a pup cup and some coffee and a car wash, because that's downright unsafe. Maybe get some wipers. Oh, yeah, the washer fluid works. Yeah, need some wipers.
Go see Jimenez for that.
Jimenez wiper service.
Got it.
Got it. All right, ready? Luce, does the FM work? AM, I don't even know how to run this thing. Oh, there's a cassette stuck in there. Whew. What's it gonna be, Lucy? Well, that is unfortunate. Oh, the FM still works.
Hey, Lucy, be a good girl.
You always tell me I am. She likes lowriders.
Enjoy your 13-speed shifter there. Yeah, turn on the jakes when you go.
Yeah! All right, so pinion seal should be fixed. Ooh, we should definitely check the diff. And the other problem with this thing that he told me about, well, he didn't tell me about it. I asked him if the cruise control worked because we got a long jaunt home. He said the cruise doesn't work. So I checked the cruise pinouts, and the set/coast signal is correct. The on resume is correct. The brake pedal signal is correct, so it kicks it on and off when you hit the brakes. We did not have key power going to it. So there's two connectors in the TAC module. One of them apparently talks to the drive-by wire. This thing's a drive-by wire 5.3. And the other one is all the signals going in. And we had all the signals correct except for the power wire. So I found another connector in line that had power going to it. And so we checked that out, and the power wasn't in the right pin, so we moved the pin. And let's see if we got cruise. Loose. We don't have cruise. Dang it. Maybe we gotta be in 5th gear or going faster. I think you gotta be going like over 27 mile an hour. We'll get on, there's kind of a highway up here. We'll cruise down that, and we'll push the cruise button and see what happens. Because it is gonna be a long drive home without cruise control. Oh yeah, the first thing we did was check the fuses. So fuse was good in the cruise control circuit. That's what's nice about this thing, is he bought a harness. I don't know the gentleman's name, we'll try to figure it out down below, but he had somebody from like a Facebook group make a harness. Very, very nice harness. He paid $1,000, and it's basically integrates plug and play. He said he didn't have to hook up hardly any wires. Everything was plug and play. All the gauges work. The throttle plugs right in. It's very well routed. All that good stuff. Yeah, super nice setup. We did scan the codes, and there's like an MIL code and maybe a couple oxygen sensor codes, and hopefully those are not what's causing the cruise control to not be working, but we'll do a little digging into that. But we don't have a check engine light, so I wonder about the issue there. Why the plug and play is not lighting up the check engine light. Maybe the light is burned out? Yeah, right. Those things are made out of some type of unobtainium. All right, we're at 55 miles an hour. I have the button pushed in. No cruise control. And like I said, we checked up there, so we know that the multi-function switch in the dash is working. It's doing all the things correctly. And we checked that the brake pedal switch is doing all the things correctly. Oh, that's the other thing, is the AC does not work. He said it was working when he took it apart, and then when he put the LS in it. This was a 4.3 automatic pickup that is now obviously a 5.3 and a 5-speed. And he bought the brackets, and he said he never unhooked the AC, just Took the compressor off, laid it off to the side, left all the hoses hooked up. He said that the AC was working when he put it together, but he said now it's not, which hopefully we don't need it. There was frost outside this morning, and she's a little cool at home, but everything's working. The tack, speedo, fuel gauge, he says, you know, it's got the old OBS wiggle going on to it, and everything else working. Temp is coming up. Looks like we're at about 160. Runs nice and cool. It could use a steering wheel. It's got the cheap steering wheel. It's not the nice leather wrapped one, and it's kind of chewed up, so keep an eye out for one of those. The dash is cracked. It doesn't have a fan shroud, but it's running super cool right now, so maybe we'll put one of those on there. Other than that, it's just like a lot of little piddly stuff. A nicer seat would be great. Some OEM floor mats. I don't really like the shifter handle. He custom made that, and he even said that. He's like, it's not ideal, but it's pretty quiet. Let's see if the heater works. Are we not making enough heat loose? Oh yeah. Now she's working. Heck yeah. Windshield ain't cracked. The body on this thing is just so good. We gotta get rid of that silly plastic bed liner and the terrible tint. Yeah, other than that, it just needs lowered and a tailpipe and some fantastic wheels and tires. Anyway, we're gonna go get a pup cup and some other fancy energy drink, watermelon energy drink for the boss man. I'm gonna get myself a coffee. We're gonna try not to spill it on our nice seats, and get some wipers and go through a car wash. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right, Luce? Yeah, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? I miss my Duffy. Duffy's gonna be mad when he smells in here. He smells you got to be in here before him. Such a good girl. This thing is so quiet. It's like the engine shuts off. Let's put some gasoline in. I don't know how much is in there. What are we going for out here in Oregon? 409 for the regular. Well, we put in 11.5 gallons and the fuel gauge is like sitting straight horizontal, so yeah, I'd say there's an issue with the fuel gauge, but at least it works. We just gotta figure out what's full and what's empty. Let's go run this baby through a car wash and get her cleaned up. Oh, it's a wash yourself. Perfect. Oh no, does it say it's out of order? Come on. Alright, Luce, hopefully you're not scared of car washes. This might be a bit. Oh baby, all squeaky clean. I wish they had a brush, but apparently that option no longer functions. Oh man, got my seat wet. Oh, that must be the wind noise I was hearing. I'm gonna have to look into that. How was it, Luce? Who's a good girl? Lucy is. Lucy is. Next stop, Weimart. Yeah, these wipers are terrible. Can't wait to replace those. Even the Les Schwab has the look of a old-timey ski resort. Pretty high standards here in Oregon. Strict city codes, per se. Pontiac Sunfire with dubs on it. When was the last time you seen one of them, Duff? Okay, sorry, Luce. Your name's not Luce, you're Duff. Your name's not Duff. Alright, I need my coffee. Wiper blades are installed. We got some Bosches. You know I chose Bosches? Not because they're great, not because they're most expensive, but because they were the only 18-inch wiper blades that Weimart had. They had 11 different options of Rain-X and you name it, Ancos. And these are the only 18 inches out there. But they're the nice beam style. And they're Bosches. It should be good. So, $35 later, we got wiper blades. Lucy is ready to go. We're gonna go to Ace, pick up a 5/8 drill bit for Mr. 406 garage. And then we're gonna go get a pup cup and some coffees and maybe a snack. And what else we gotta do? That it? That's it. And then back to the 406 Garage Ranch.
And there is that latte.
All right, thank you so much.
Of course, have a great day.
You as well. All right, manual transmission things. Oh, good save. All right, see if we can't make it back without any issues and without spilling some hot coffee on my lap. Power windows, they work nice. Purple tint, gotta go though. All right, she's loaded up, got the cab full. The bed's got a little bit of real estate, so in case we find some, you know.
Facebook Marketplace, watch out on the way home.
Right? Don't tempt me with a good time.
Right?
That's wasted bed space.
Pocket full of money in Facebook Marketplace and 1,500 miles to home. I feel like that will be full when you get home. You can put a small
What's this pocket full of money you talk about?
You can put a small box Chevy right there.
I was just gonna say, what if
you find another LS?
What if I find an LS just hanging out on the side of the road?
Yeah, just grab it.
I think there's a YouTuber, I forget what his name, I think he used to work for Hot Rod, but he's got a El Camino, and they literally found it on like some freeway.
And they drug it home.
Yeah, and pick the LS up off the side. I'm like,
this is one of those moments that's just a little confusing in life. We're parked on the side of the freeway because there's a freaking LS sitting on the ground.
Okay, how are you in something that can haul it? And how do you have somebody with you
that can lift it up and,
yeah, right.
and heave it in the back? How many Jimenez do you have with you?
you just don't have a Clark.
You gotta have a Clark, yeah.
Clarky poo with you all the time. But anyway, we're gonna head out. So thank you, sir, for the hospitality.
You bet. Good meeting you. Glad you're here. We'll see you again sometime.
Yeah.
Don't know when that'll be, but
come out when it's middle of winter. You know, visit us.
It's gonna come to North Dakota in, you know, the 6 weeks between July and August when it's really nice there and the bugs are out. And
yeah, yeah. You
get
can come.
A bunch of mosquito bites. And
the state bird, the mosquito. Lucy, you wanna go to North Dakota meet Duff?
She's like,
can I, Dad?
That is gonna happen in the future, not right now.
Come here, Lucy. Come here.
Too bad we didn't catch that tire exploding on.
Oh yeah, the tire just blew out, just a cloud of dust. He's like, what was that? The old KB6 decided to let loose. That thing's got a really nice grill in it. 85, that thing was still on the road. That's
look at every piece of trim and emblem and letter. It's not missing anything. This is headed to Nevada.
You know what it's missing? A new owner. Oh, it's already
got one.
Nevada? Somebody's already
going to Nevada. He's going to pull the cab, the sheet metal, and the running boards off. It's going to go on a 3rd or 4th gen Dodge chassis. They're going to build a ramp bed, and he's going to haul his 32 Ford hot rod behind it.
Very cool.
He'd be right up your alley. Cummins powered, old truck with a 32 Ford on the back. Does it get any better than that?
I don't know, 69 Charger with a 440.
Oh, he'll have to wait for the next video.
On the trailer behind
your truck
LS powered OBS. All right. See you later, Luce. You want to go for one more ride, don't you? You like it. Go get some ice cream.
Door and I'm in.
All right. See you guys later. Only 1,500 miles to go with no cruise control. How many times do you think I'm going to get pulled over?
I feel like the cruise control will be like everything else the last few days. It'll just start working with no...
Just like the clutch on your Kubota tractor.
Exactly. Hell of a deal.
Perfect. I got a driver. All right, we're at the Sinclair Fast Break in Hines. I think we're still in Oregon. Maybe it's Idaho. I don't know. Anyway, just put 8.4 gallons of fuel in 160 miles. 18.98 miles a gallon. And a lot of that was romping on it and testing it out. So I think we're going to see 20 miles a gallon on this trip. I'm pretty excited about that. So that means almost half as many fuel stops as the 8.1 on the way down. This thing's working good. AC doesn't work and it's starting to warm up, and the cruise control doesn't work. We spent 3 hours working on that stuff this morning trying to get it to work. Thought we had it figured out. No go, didn't film any of it, because why would you film troubleshooting that you can't figure out? So if you got any ideas why the cruise control doesn't work on a drive-by wire, which is the easiest cruise control ever, I'm told, in an OBS with an LS swap, comment down below. We got brake signal, both normally open, normally closed. The check engine light is working now, kind of. More on that later. We got our set, and we got our resume Excel, and we got our on signals. We got power, we got ground. I don't know what it could be. All the pedal stuff works fine, so I don't know why the cruise doesn't work. But anyway, this is a busy place. Let's get out of here. Get some miles on. Ooh, look at the clean, white, jacked up OBS crew cab long bed. You have them silly wheels on it. All right, we got a fuel filter, spark plug wrench, spark plugs, can of AC, refrigerant, 134A, and some wires. 228 bucks. Dang, tune-ups ain't cheap these days, but it costs a lot of money to look this cool. Where are we? Somewhere in Idaho. Another 191 miles from our last stop. All right, let's do this. All right, I think maybe we're in Spencer, Idaho. Anyway, got a couple hours to go. We're getting gas, 17.25 miles a gallon, and we're running her pretty hard with the 80-mile-an-hour speed limit, but that's where this thing seems like it really likes it. I think he said it's got 342 gears, and this is about a 0.696 overdrive in the AR5 transmission, so yeah, she likes to sing. But anyway, I think we're gonna put a couple more hours on, try to make it to like Dillon, Montana. It's 9 o'clock, so yeah. And it's a elk crossing area. This pickup would be a absolute disaster if we hit an elk, so let's not have that happen. All right, put a few more miles on and shut her down for the night. All right, bright and early. It's what, 6:45 this morning. We're gonna power through. We were in Belgrade, Montana. Yeah, I powered through for another hour or two last night. Didn't stay in Dillon, we stayed in Belgrade. It's just outside of Bozeman, or Bozeman, for those of you that aren't familiar with the Montana. But anyway, we're a little over halfway. We got about 10.5 hours home. Checked the oil. Didn't use any. This thing is got a couple little quirks, but it's running like a champ. So, well, let's put the hammer down and make her home. So we're on the frontage road, and there was a Ford Raptor up here for sale in white, my favorite color. But anyway, I want to be like DD Speed Shop, wear a cowboy hat, drive around in a Raptor. No, seriously, I've been looking for one for a while. I want one with like 250,000 miles just worn up. I want one that's affordable, but I got two things. Well, one thing, it's got to have a V8. It's got to have the 6.2. No sissy turbo EcoBoost V6. And I'd prefer a crew cab, but for the right price, I'd drive an extended cab. Duff, you don't care. You don't need his own doors. But anyway, there's a white crew cab up here. So I think it's like 12 or 14 was the last year of the 6.2s. So they're getting to be, what, 10, 12 years old plus. So they're out there. But you can buy them all day long for $20,000 to $28,000. Once in a while, you see them under 20. Like there's a few $15,000, $18,000 ones out there, but I 15's my limit. I want to be in it cheap, but I don't care if we got to do some suspension work. They all need shocks. They got Fox shocks on them, and they're always worn out. So just plan on spending $3,000 on shocks when you get one, I guess. But I just want one for a beater. I don't care if it's rusty and banged up. I just want 12 inches of travel all the way around to go jump approaches and whatnot. But anyway, I'm sure this thing is super overpriced, but I'm 8-9 hours from home, you know? I'm not gonna get home and be like, oh, we should have stopped and looked at that Raptor. So let's check this Raptor out. There's the interstate on the right, and there is the frontage road in front of us. And there's the Raptor on the left. We're in Billings. Ooh, baby, in white. Better be a 6.2. Better be like 11,000 bucks too. We taking bets? I don't know how to tell difference about these things. I think it's too new. Can you guys tell? Yeah, those taillights look too new. And no information, that helps a lot. Kept indoors, non-smoker. Kept indoors, non-smoker, $3,000 light package. Lights up both ditches and about 100 yards to the side. Fun. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a 19, it says over there. Oh, we can't afford this. 44 grand with 102,000 miles. Well, scratch that, we tried. I wish they didn't put these silly graphics. These graphics are better than the other ones. I think you can take them off for sure. 44 grand and it's got a bunch of chips in it. No thanks. Where's this light package that they speak of? What do they come with? 315 70 17s. They come with some hogs. Oh, those lights? That was 3,000 bucks. You got screwed, buddy. Give them a call. 406-480-4797 if you want to buy this thing. Right off I-90 in Billings. We're gonna pass. I'm gonna stick with my crappy old OBS. But there's a bunch of stuff back there. It looks like a bump side cab and a bump side motorhome and a 55 to 59 cab, an international, probably a R series, about a 41 to 46 Chevy truck, Model A truck cab, and then I see a 65.6. I think it's a 66 Impala to the hardtop. Another Tri-5, cool little sedan delivery. It's like a 35.6 Ford. Judging by the private property sign, we're not going to go checking. More cars next door, some stuff under a tarp. All right, back on the road. All right, boys and girls, Duff is happy to see me. I'm happy to see him. We made it 1,550 miles from Ben at 406 Garage's place in Oregon to here. We'll talk more about this pickup later, but this thing's good, flawless. I didn't have to do nothing on the road. It's a really good deal. So we'll do a whole separate video on that thing, and guess what? We're gonna give it away. So stay tuned for details on that. This is gonna be our next giveaway truck, and I'll give you a little teaser. It's a 98 Chevy OBS, super clean, cleanest one I'm probably ever gonna own. It's already got a 5.3 swap and an AR5 5-speed overdrive, but of course we're gonna lower it. We're gonna put wheels on it. We're gonna make it even better, but I just wanted to test this thing out, make sure it was worth it, and yeah, it made it 1,500 miles home. Super good pickup. But let's check out the haul. First things first, let's start out with the giveaway stuff. I somehow lost the stickers from 406 Garage. We got a bunch of his decals. We're gonna throw in with decal orders, give those away. While we're talking about decals, I got a stack of Blockbuster decals. We're gonna throw those in with orders. We got a bunch of Central Tire decals. Shout out to those guys. They are super awesome. So is 406 Garage. I got a room key. I think this one was from Belgrade, Montana. We'll autograph this and throw that in somebody's order. Now to the good stuff. Blockbuster keychain / bottle opener, can opener. This is my favorite center cap ever. The Rocket Racing Wheels. These things are freaking awesome. This is a close second. The Fenton Super Shark. And again, we're gonna be throwing these in with other people's orders. I paid $5 a piece for these things, so they're probably worth 50 cents a piece. We got an appliance wheel. I kind of like appliance wheels. They got a silly name, but they're a pretty good quality wheel. Center caps are plastic, not so great, but it's a cool wheel, cool center cap. Our favorite, yeah, that's right, the Krager SS. These are a solid center cap. They're a good solid piece. So too bad the rest of the wheel is not so solid. I'm not sure what Krager wheel this is off of, but this thing's actually super nice shape. Looks like it bolted on from the center, but anyway, we're throwing that in with somebody's order. These are one of the cheesier American Racing plastic snap-in center caps. They got these lugs around it. The guy only had 3 of them, so he was selling them cheap. I think I paid $2 for all 3 of them, but anyway, American Racing, my favorite wheels. And of course, there's 3 of them. And then the Keystone Classic, the ugliest wheel known to man. We're throwing that in there. Pretty solid center cap, but the rest of the wheel, so hideous. All right, since we're in Bend, Oregon, the home of the very last Blockbuster, we had to swing in and check it out. So while we were there, it was just in awe. Ben and I, he loves movies. I love movies. We're bouncing old 90s movie coats. And I was like, man, we got to pick up a bunch of swag here. So if you order a shirt and it's the same size as one of these shirts, what we got? 6 different shirts here. We're going to throw a shirt in there. And they're all my guy sizes, you know, large through double XL, stuff like that. So we got the OG Blockbuster. Friday nights at the last Blockbuster. The classic Be Kind Rewind. Blockbuster, bringing friends together since 1985. It's the same vintage as me. Hopefully I'm the only me left. And this is the only Blockbuster left. Make it a Blockbuster night. This bad boy is a long sleeve even. And until the bitter end. So yeah, head on over to mortske.com. Get yourself a flannel, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a crew neck, ball caps, decals. We got all kinds of other stuff there too, but I got a few bucks worth of, I think it was 158 bucks by the time I got out of Blockbuster with all these shirts and stuff. And we're throwing this stuff away in with people's orders full free. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Jason or Mike in one of the booths that I was in gave us these license plates around Gladstone, or Happy Rock, I guess as they call it out there. Anyway, we got 2 of those. We're gonna throw in with somebody's order. Comment down below if you think we should get some Mortske license plates or Mortske license plates around. We should probably look into that. Now for my goodies, I think his name was Dan. He gave us 3 slotted wheels. He had a buddy that was vending there, so he met us with us there and got us the wheels, but he also had some other goodies too. I'll talk about the wheels later, because as you can see, I got wheels. I like wheels. I guess this is a local bar to him, Dick's Brewing Company in Centralia, Washington. He brought that. I don't know that I thoroughly enjoyed Dick's beer, but hey, we'll take a free glass. And he also gave us this, Duffy's Auto Brokerage, so we'll throw that in our collection of Duffy / stuff that people give us. Speaking of free stuff, a gentleman at a table had some, it's a pretty small table. These guys were there to get rid of stuff. They had a bunch of stuff that was $1 and a bunch of stuff that was free. They're just there to get rid of stuff. Some people drag stuff to swap meets. I don't know why, because it's junk, or it's overpriced junk. I don't think they want to get rid of stuff, or they think somebody's gonna give them crazy money. But anyway, these are the bullets for the grill on a 59 Chevy. They're brand new old stock. I'm sure they're aftermarket, but they were free. And we just happen to have 2 59 Chevys, and we're on the prowl for another one. So if anybody's got a wagon, or an El Camino, or a sport coupe, hit us up, mortskerepair@gmail.com. And here's the park light lens for one of those. We'll throw that in with our 59 parts collection. Best part, free. I got this blue line oil pressure gauge. No, it's not a green line Stuart Warner, but it is made in USA. I like gauges. It was, I think, $5. They don't take up much space. And it's oil pressure, something you need. It's not a silly amp gauge or altimeter. Altimeter? That's what it is. But anyway, $5. And it's a gauge. I like gauges. Be cool on the run stand if nothing else. And this is the Silver Call number 850 True Flate. This is the ding ding that you drive over when they would pump your gas, which also they do in Oregon for you. You can pump your own gas, contrary to belief around here. You can pump your own gas, but a lot of places have an attendant that will do it for you or offer to do it for you. You don't have to pay them, but the one guy did wash our windshield for us in the 8-1. But anyway, I've always kind of wanted one of these. Will we hook it up? I don't know, but I got childhood memories of riding over to the air hose at the full service station, listening to this thing go ding ding. So I always wanted one of these. $30. Now I got one. This here's a Datsun center cap for old Puddin'. He snags these up like I snag up Copo caps, so I figured I'll run this down to him in Oklahoma on one of my next trips, because he never seems to want to come here. So we'll take that down there. Speaking of running down there, I think I'm gonna try to make it to the Pate swap meet. I believe that's like April 24th through the 26th, just north of Dallas, Texas. So if you're in that area and you want to meet up, hit us up. We might even vend there, get a booth. I think that's what we're trying to do. So we'll take some swag down there and some parts and try to recoup some of our funds from this trip. That's the neat part. I took the 8-1 out there to Ben. He bought that. I had to pony up a little bit more cash, and I bought this thing and drove it back. So really, the trip pretty much just cost me a couple of hotel rooms and the money for my parts here. So not a bad deal. Got rid of a pickup, got a different pickup. Didn't cost me a ton of money. So still need to make some money. The YouTube revenue is still in the tanks, but we gotta make a living. So we're gonna be selling some cars. Go check out the cars at mortske.com and come on down to the Pate swap meet and buy some junk from me or some merchandise, or swing in and say hi. So here's the caps I like. I call them Copo caps or 68 Camaro caps, or call them what you want. They're like 68 to 70 GM cars. These are the best Chevrolet hubcap in my humble opinion, the dog dishes. Guy wanted 80 bucks for these. I got them for 60. They got a couple dingers in it. They're plenty nice for a driver. Probably not good enough for a show car. I must have 6 or 8 sets of these. The cheapest set I saw there was 150 bucks, and there was a set for 250 bucks. So I think I stole these. I was surprised they were there when I got back. Next, we got the Wyan 8008 intake. This is for a low deck, big block Mopar, so 361, 383, 400. I don't have one of those right now, but it was 100 bucks. It was very affordable. These are 350 bucks new. It's in super good shape. The guy wouldn't budge off 100 bucks. I tried, so I snagged up 100 bucks. Who knows? Maybe the Mopar Madman or somebody else will need it. Otherwise, you can sit around until we get a 383 or 400 to build. Mopar stuff. You guys have been seeing it in the background. Stay tuned. Speaking of Mopar stuff, there just happens to be a 70 Roadrunner back there that I picked up that has a 440 in it, and I do not have an air cleaner. So this is the correct air cleaner for that car. These pie tins are 200 bucks, and the air cleaners are 350 bucks on up for the correct stuff. It's a lot of money to look that cool. So anyway, super nice guy, Dan's friend, who got us the slot wheels and the license plate protector and the glass over there. It had this booth. He picked it up for 350 bucks the first day, and he said, I gotta make some money on it. He says, I gotta make 100 bucks. I said, how about 150 bucks? He said, are you happy with that? He says, oh yeah, absolutely. So 500 bucks I paid for this thing. I'm super happy. It's a lot of money. I've bought a lot of cars for less than I paid for this air cleaner, but you gotta have it. It's like the cherry on top. It's like the angel on the top of your tree or whatever it is, but it's the crown jewel of a 1970 Roadrunner. You gotta have the right one. An open element Edelbrock chrome air cleaner just ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm gonna go move this stuff around, and then I'm gonna go measure all my wheels in here and mark them, and then we'll go through those. All right, if you guessed that I bought 14 wheels at the swap meet, give yourself a pat on the back. One more thing before I forget. I got this super nice radiator for a 32 Ford set up for a small block Chevy. It's copper and brass. It's polished. It is a very nice piece. Guy wanted 400. I got it for 3 1/4. There's a tag on it that said 1,200 bucks. So super nice piece. I don't even think you can get the Chinese aluminum ones for what I paid. So we'll save that for the 510 project for someday. That was fun to handle and carry and try not to bang up. Anyway, back to the wheels. So this is one of my holy grail wheels. This is a magnesium wheel. It's not in the best shape, but it is an American Racing 5-spoke. It's a 15 by 8 4 3/4 bolt pattern. I've got a 15 by 8 1/2, and this will kind of make a pair if I really don't think hard enough that one's a 1/2 inch wider than the other. But I paid 350 bucks for that, which I think is a steal, especially since I can kind of make a pair now. Magnesium wheels, super expensive and super cool. These are the 15 by 8 1/2 Unilug slots that Dan brought down for us. Those were a freebie, so shout out to Dan. Thanks so much. Chin, make sure we ship something to Dan. I can send you his email. We can ask for shirt sizes and shipping address, stuff like that. You guys know I don't love Unilugs, but I do love slots. And the nice part about Unilugs is they'll fit on a 4 1/2, 4 3/4, and maybe even a 5 inch. Depends on which slot these are. But anyway, pretty good piece. And they're 15 by 8 1/2, so real good size. Especially if you make rollers for around the yard and mock up for sale. You can put a big tire on there and make something look really cool. Anyway, moving on, more slots to come. 15 by 8 1/2 must have been the size. These are 15 by 8 1/2, 5 on 5, so they'll fit big GM 71 to 76 cars and C10 Chevy pickups from 71 to 98. So they would fit on this guy here. But anyway, 15 by 8.5, super good size. You could find a lot more 6s and 7s, but that's a good size. So I think I paid 25 bucks a piece. Stole them. You'll find that I stole a lot of this stuff. These the guy thought were Ansons. They might be an appliance, but they're a 5-spoke. We'll get them to a dammit. They must have had like a screw in there for a bead lock and drag racing application. They're all welded up. We need to smooth them down, but a dammit should be able to do that in his lathe. These are 4.5 bolt patterns, so they'll fit Fords and Mopars. You know, maybe a Roadrunner. But anyway, I got these for 100 bucks a pair. New American torque thrusts are 160 a piece plus shipping. So yeah, pretty good deal. These bad boys are 15 by 7, 4 3/4. They're an actual US indie brand, so a name brand. They're polished up pretty good. Again, 25 bucks a piece. They're only 7s, but they're 4 3/4, which GM stuff seems a little bit harder to find. See how they only fit GM. And where these will fit Ford and Mopar, so a lot more applications, but 25 bucks, dirt cheap. And these were as I was leaving. There was 5 8-lug 16.5, what they had 33 by 12, 50 by 16.5 wheels with lug nuts for 200 bucks. I thought there was 5 of them. Well, one of them was a white spoke, so we left that there. This is where we went down to Central Tire, had those boys break them down for us. And before you comment about 16.5s, you can't get tires. You can go on Amazon, you can buy tires. Is there a big selection? Absolutely not. But will there be just as good a tire available for these as any other tire that you're going to put on a high boy or a square body 3/4 ton? Yes, I looked before I bought them. So shout out to the boys at Central Tire for breaking these things down. And I've always wanted a set of 8-lug slots, so now we got a set. We'll put on some Highboy or F250 or square body, or you know, maybe we'll find a 4-wheel drive Dodge. Who knows? Maybe we got something in the yard that they'll fit on that we'll put them on. The one bad thing about 16.5s, they don't have the safety bead right here. It's pretty common on the steel wheels, but now that I'm looking, none of these aluminum wheels got a safety bead. Oh, this does. These 7s don't. These got a safety bead. Of course, the magnesium wheels don't. These do. Pretty much all of them do, except for those silly US mags. Those were good wheels. Anyway, if you run good tires, you don't get a flat, you don't have to worry about it. But that's the one downfall. I don't think I've ever seen a 16.5 with a safety bead. So there you have it. That is what I got at the Portland swap meet. Need a break here. So what was the big ticket items? A $500 air cleaner, $350 mag wheel, $300 radiator. So right there is what? 1,150 bucks, something like that. But yeah, and then it dropped off significantly. $200 set of wheels, $100 set of wheels, $50 sets of wheels. So we spent a few bucks, but wheels and tires, you guys know me. Wheels, tires, and stance, you can make anything look cool. And slots and 5 spokes and Steelies, we got those dogfish hubcaps. You can't go wrong. They make stuff look real good. None of these wheels are for sale. None of this stuff is for sale. It's all for my personal use. We will drag some stuff down to the paint swap meet for you guys to buy. Parts that I don't need, maybe some other wheels. But anyway, paint swap meet, it's at the PIR Raceway. It's on a racetrack, so you just go around in circles and you just move up a row and go around. No, it's a road track, a 5-mile road track. So if you're at the opposite end, you can be 2.5 miles from your pickup, and there's like a swamp / marsh in the middle that you can't cut across. So I see why everybody brings golf carts. It's wide open, you know, 3 cars wide, and then people set up on the outside. But anyway, a lot of golf carts were there, and now I see why. Shout out to the, I don't even think I got their name, but the gentleman, Kyle, and Kyle's dad, and Kyle's dad's buddy that let me borrow their golf cart to haul this stuff back to the pickup into, what is it? Rusty Duck Garage. He gave me a ride on his golf cart to haul some stuff around. First day. But anyway, bring good walking shoes. It's a lot of walking. I wasn't overly impressed with what was there. There was a lot of muscle car stuff. There's a lot of Mopar stuff, Mustang, Camaro stuff. I like early Ford stuff, and there wasn't a lot of that there. Not a lot of square body stuff. There's a good amount of like motorcycle stuff, dirt bike stuff, Volkswagen stuff, some Toyota and Jeep stuff. Yeah, a very ecstatic collection of stuff. There's a lot of good cars there for sale. And by the time I got there at noon on Thursday, they open at whatever, 7 a.m. on Thursday. By the time I got there at noon and started walking around like 2/3 of the cars were sold. Some good deals on cars and they got snatched up quick. So wear good shoes, get there quick, have something to drive around. You can rent golf carts, they're $200 a day, but they were booked out when I got there. So I wasn't gonna get one anyway, but I was just curious. So if you think you're gonna go rent one, it's $200 a day. I stayed in Vancouver, just across the river. Was it like a La Quinta or something like that? 20-minute drive, and it was pretty affordable, 120, 130 bucks a night. That's what I would do. A lot of good places to eat around there. What else? Yeah, if I were to go back, I'd probably just fly in, go to Ben's, get a pickup trailer from him, get his golf cart and trailer to go around the track, and then just buy stuff and try to get there early and buy a car and drive it home and haul my stuff home. But I don't know if I'll go back. It wasn't that, it was kind of just meh. And so that's the other part, is there's 2 swap meets going on. The PIR starts Thursday, and then on Friday there's one at the Expo Center. Completely separate. 15 bucks to park, 13 bucks to get in at PIR. And it's pretty much the same thing at the Expo Center. So those guys need to get together. And then there's a shuttle that goes in between them that's 5 bucks. There's carts to drive around if you don't have a cart that'll haul your stuff for 5 bucks, which I'm fine with. But it's kind of weird that there's 2 separate swap meets going on at the same time. I didn't even make it to the Expo Center because a lot of the guys at the track said it's not worth it, and it's a lot of like the retailers like Coker Tire, you know, the guys that sell all the Chinese tools, the brushes and the tape measures and the wheel measuring devices like I got, which are super handy, but I already got that stuff, so I don't need it. These guys right here. So take a tape measure with for measuring wheels. Take a flashlight and a screwdriver and a pliers so that you can, you know, take a side cover off a transmission, or, you know, do any things that you do with the pliers or screwdriver that you might need to check out at the swap meet. Maybe, you know, bring your sunglasses. They do have beer gardens there, and they have beer carts, and they sell mixed drinks, so that's pretty awesome. A lot of guys go there just to party. It's a pretty good swap meet, but you know, if you're into muscle car stuff, I would say go, or Volkswagen or motorcycle or Jeep stuff. But if you're into early Fords, Portland's not for it. Yeah, I would probably go back just to go, or I mean to go to the Expo side. There wasn't much gas and oil and stuff there, and they said the gas and oil stuff is mainly at the Expo Center. But yeah, overall pretty good swap meet. It's fun hanging out with everybody that I met there. I met a lot of people. A lot of people recognized me and said hi, and so we gave them decals and had a sandwich with them and gave out some magnetic can koozies and all that stuff. But yeah, pretty good show. Anyway, yeah, I got to hang out with Ben at 406 Garage, and thanks to Ben for hooking us up with a place to crash and buying my 8.1 from me so that I don't have 3 of them in the yard. And yeah, pretty good show. So thank you very much for watching. Go check out the other videos. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure to head on over to mortske.com and get yourself some merch, because we got all kinds of stuff to give away. We got keychain bottle openers, and we got decals, and we got Krager SS center caps, and we got all kinds of Blockbuster apparel, and whatever else that I just showed you. I already forgot. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna put all this stuff away. We gotta get back to work so that we can make a video for next week. So thank you very much for watching. Remember, it doesn't matter to get it done so long as you are having fun. And swap meets are always fun. Love swap meets. Way better than car shows. All right, and we'll see you guys at Pinion, or Hershey, or Carlisle, or where we go next. Comment down below which swap meet we should go to.